Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Spark765 back here again today, bringing you some more content on Black Ops 7 Zombies. Anyway, today we'll be hitting a top 5 of my personal things I use in almost every single Zombies match. Now, right before we get into it, I do want to mention, there's timestamps in the video. Don't click off. Look at the description. Look at your video player. There will be different sections tagged out through the video on the different things we hit. So that way you're not sitting here bored. I'm not sitting here bored. You can get what you want. You can click off. But don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Anyway, one more thing. Take this with a grain of salt, people. Take it with a grain of salt, people. This is a top 5, not a top 10, not a top 20. I'm going to give you 2 of them actions for 20. So, when you only see a gun section, an augment section, etc., obviously it's a top 5. I'm not going to go ahead and I'm not going to name off every single thing I run for augments on a top 5. Giving guns and augments, I will go ahead and do a couple, like I'll do 2 or 3 guns, or I'll do 2 to 4 augments for that section. But again, it is a top 5. Forgot what I was going to say. Let's get into the video. This is enough talking. And alrighty, guys. First things first, we are on the gun section for number 1. Right now, we are overviewing the Peacekeeper, man. I absolutely love the Peacekeeper remake in this game, man. I run this thing all the time with Rampage Inducer on. I run it upwards to the 30s, sometimes even 51. Keep in mind here, almost every single weapon in Black Ops 7 Zombies is going to fall off in that 31 to 51 range. So keep that in mind. I highly recommend rocking this weapon with napalm. Me personally, I rock every weapon with napalm. Why? Because of the bears. It absolutely destroys the bears. Anyway, here's what I have going on for this. Make sure you look right up in that top right corner there and look at the attachments I have listed. I will slowly go over them. Here is for the muzzle. Here is for the long barrel. Here is for the underbarrel. Here's the magazine, so on, etc. I'll just keep going slowly on them so you can see if you want to copy this out. And alrighty, guys, that covers this Peacekeeper. Not to mention, this gun looks absolutely fire with this, what is this called again? I believe it is Dragonstone, or is it Bloodstone? With this Bloodstone camera, man. This camo is fire. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. Alrighty, guys, you guessed it. For my other gun I rock almost all the time, and I actually just maxed this out earlier this week and posted a video on it, so please make sure to check that out. It is the new meta, if you will, the Akimbo Akita shotguns. Man, I've said it so much, I'm getting good at saying it now, because boy, that was a tongue twister at first. But of course, I couldn't say that right. Anyway, same thing goes here. I will go ahead and throw out something with this. This weapon, when it's on Akimbo, it has an overheat feature. That means you do not reload this weapon. So, kind of give it that fair play when you're tapping your triggers. Don't just sit there and hold them down. You're going to overheat the shit out of this thing super quickly. If anyone remembers kind of the BO6 jet gun from Liberty Falls, you kind of feather that trigger. This doesn't work as good with these, but you can kind of mimic that and be able to really make them last. Man, this thing will wipe out a bear like that. With napalm, people. This thing will wipe out a crowd like that. If you happen to overheat them while you're in a horde, just run away from the fucking guys. And then you'll be good to mow them down again. So, without further ado, here is my attachments I rock for this baby. Remember, look at that top right screen, and you can copy this class as well. And alrighty, now obviously you can see there's quite a few attachments not utilizing this. That's because sometimes when you use certain attachments, in this case it's the Akimbo, it makes it to where you cannot use a whole lot of other attachments. That's okay. This gun's fire. Trust me, people. Try this gun before it's freaking nerfed, because it's going to happen. And alrighty, guys. This for kind of like an honorable mention here. This is the Carbon, I believe. What is it? What do they call it in this game? It's the Carbon 57. This is the Peacekeeper remake, people. Not the Peacekeeper. I'm so sorry. If anyone remembers the PDW from Black Ops 2, this is the remake of that. And trust me, guys. For an SMG, this thing is super OP. Take advantage of this while you still can as well. Okay, here is the attachments for it. Again, top right corner. Alrighty, guys, that covers our PDW. Alrighty, guys, now we are on the field upgrades. Right quick here, let me go ahead and move my webcam out of the way here. Rookie move on my part, my bad. Again, for this, I'm only going to say what I use mostly. I'm going to throw in an honorable mention there for kind of like a second, if you would. I almost always run Toxic Growth early to mid-game. Mid-game, we'll go ahead and call it 30 to 40. Reason being is if you play a lot of Farm Survival or Ashes of the Dam, you can really utilize this for the pods. If you don't know, there's the little pods all around the map. You grab the canisters, you can spray them. Put this toxic rope on top of them, spray it, your loot will be better. Everyone and their brother should know about this, but just in case you've been living under a rock, here is that. Now, my honorable mention here would be either Frenzy Guard or Ether Shroud, meaning, and that's more or less for when I kind of get in those higher rounds, you know what I mean? If I have an X filled by 31 to 51, I'm throwing on some Ether Shroud, people, you best believe, because these motherfucking zombies, boy, they're on crack around that time. And Frenzy Guard is also good as well. Alrighty, and next up, we are going to go into our tactical. If you don't know what you should when you with your loadout, how this game works, you spawn in with a loadout, and you get a tactical or a lethal, meaning LB or RB, etc. Run these stim shots, people. I always run these stim shots. Now, take it with a grain of salt, kind of an honorable mention, if you will. I will switch it up for maybe cashmeres or decoys or monkeys, given how I'm playing. But I always spawn in with stim shots, man. If you don't know, you can go ahead and hit yourself with these a couple times, and it's going to bring you over the health cap for our player. And not to mention, if you're about to go down, you're getting smacked like crazy, pop that fucking stim shot, man. It will save you. Alrighty, guys, here we go in augments. I've made my mind up on this. I'm going to hit 2 augments for perks. I'm going to hit an augment for ammo mods, and then I'm going to hit an augment for field upgrades as well. First off, starting up, my 2 most important in my eyes would be for Juggernog right here. Look at the right middle there. My major augment, Tortoiseshell. My minor augment, harder plates and durable plates. You got to think here, guys. Health is everything in zombies. If you do not have a lot of health, then man, you're just gonna go down. These freaking things are fast. They're faster than they've ever been. So keep it with a grain of salt. Juggernog is important, people. And believe it or not, guys, for my honorable mention here, you might kind of find this crazy. It's actually Quick Revive. Yes, I know. There's so many more augments that could be better than this, given the scenario. But the reason I am saying this is because for this right here, the major augment. Read what that says, guys. Equivalent exchange. You have to use this. Dealing enough damage while downed will revive you with all your perks. This can be done up to 3 times, people. What that means is, if you have that ray gun in your back pocket and you go down around 70, all you have to do is kill a zombie with that ray gun. You're automatically back up with your perks. There is a gobblegum that does this, but why waste that gobblegum when you can use this augment on your perk and be able to do it 3 times? And not to mention, when you have these things 100%ed, you can rock 3 things on your augment. Right now, I'm only rocking 2 because I'm not there yet, but as you can tell, I do have a couple things 100%ed. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 different perks there 100%ed. And if you look, I'm taking advantage of 3 slots on the ones I can. And alrighty, guys, last but not least, we are coming up with our ammo mod, otherwise known as AAT, maybe to some of your BO3 players. This is Napalm Burst, baby. This is Napalm Burst. This thing is always been good since it's released, man. This Napalm Burst will freaking wipe those damn bears out. I know you guys are sick as Xerxes. Rock this Napalm. Rock what's on the screen there. You will be taking them Xerxes out like it's nothing. And actually, guys, I happened to do that wrong. I didn't realize we were only on 4 sections there. So, for the grace of God, we have another section to cover. We're going to go ahead and do lethal. I'm trying to keep this basic, people. The stuff you spawn in with in-game. Not what you're going to have to go spend 30 grand on inside your map. What you spawned in on-game. These Simtexes, man. I always spawn in with Simtexes. Or, honorable mention could be C4 or Molotov. And not to mention, if you can start getting a lot of kills with this, you're going to get crazy XP from the mastery challenges, people. These Simtexes will wipe out a horde no matter what the level is. The explosive damage in this game is just unreal. Alrighty, guys. That go ahead and completes my top 5 things I use on the day-to-day in Black Ops 7 at this moment. Again, people, please take the video with a grain of salt. This was my top 5, and honestly, if I would have done it legitly just top 5 things, so the honorable mentions would not have been there. That's why I went ahead and done honorable mentions. I just need you guys to understand. This was not a my every single augment, my every single weapon. This was a simple top 5 of what you spawn into the game, given your loadout, augments, and perks, etc. Now, I will go ahead and save this. if anyone has something they would maybe want to do different, or maybe you want to bring new knowledge to me or any of the other people in the comment section, go ahead and list some of them fire ass OP ass methods y'all got, man. We need these secrets, guys. And I will go ahead and mention too, if this video performs well, if anyone wants to see something different, I will make a top 10. I will make a top 20, given all the OP weapons, all the augments, etc. Okay, guys, with all that being said, I hope you did enjoy the video. It's been your boy Sparks, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!